So, Greg, I heard today
Hmm.
that I need a business coach, somebody to help me improve my business. And I said, yeah, 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 yeah. And then I turned around and I said, what exactly does a business coach do?
Yeah, what does it do?
And that's what I wanted to ask you. I'm trying to improve my real estate business. What does a real estate business coach do? Help me out here.
Real estate business coach, man, basically it's going to go over strategic, clarity, accountability partner, self-development, revenue growth, unbiased feedback. Those are a couple of the ones that come right to my head really, really quickly if you want a really good coach. So that's what I think about. What? Yes, you in the front row.
In the front, am I in the front? Okay, I'm in the front. Greg, what do they do? You just told me all of the things. How are they going to solve my problems? They want me to pay money. And I'm a real estate agent. I'm frugal. I try to conserve money wherever I can. What is a real estate coach actually going to do? What does the process look like?
It really depends on every individual human being. In all honesty, I mean, one coach for you is not going to be the right coach for me. So some people are going to need some more like in the mindset category. I'm not worthy. I can't do it. I want to achieve it. No, everyone's better than me, kind of a thing. So you have to get over those hurdles. Other are more functional. Hey, what is the next system, the process, the script, the dialogue, the calendar look like? The next one's like, I want to grow a team. How do I get coached into growing a team? Or I just stepped away from a team. How do I consolidate and work on my own? So finding the right coach for the right content is going to be what you're really going to look for. Not every coach is going to fix every single problem. You have to understand that right there. That's why a lot of professional athletes have multiple coaches and trainers.
Role play me, baby. Hey, Greg, it's our first call. I got your name and number from wherever I got it. Actually, I got it on the Living the Business site, livingthebusiness.com, and I want a coach. Here I am. I've signed up. Now what do we do?
All right. What are you struggling with, Michael?
So I'm struggling with how to take my business to the next level.
Okay. Where are you at and where do you want to go?
So right now I'm doing give or take 30 million a year. I'm in the Silicon Valley and I'd like to be doing 100 million.
All right. Let's break it down. What are you doing right now? I want you to write down privately on a piece of paper right now the 5 areas that you're doing for lead generation. What are you doing for client control and follow-up? And then where are you getting most of your leads and what's your cost per lead, cost per client and closed transaction, not cost per lead. Have you mapped that out yet?
Greg, I'm living on a wing and a prayer, buddy.
Okay. So what are you saying here? Why do you need me when you can do it for free?
Well, that's a good question.
What I would recommend is this, Michael. Go back to Living the Business. We have a $49 product. You know what? You can get a good amount going for $49. Nobody else offers it. It'll help you identify exactly what you're going to be needing or wanting or desiring in your coach or coaches. And then let's come back together and I'll see who would be the best fit for you and what next steps would be. I can recommend some books and some other videos that I've really enjoyed getting me to that point.
So this was $100?
No, this is $49. $49.
No, but the coaching, what am I getting for my $100? I thought you were going to give me 12 leads and a good way to go.
I could give you 12 leads. It doesn't mean they're going to be good leads. I could pick people's names out of the phone book and give them to you and say that they're leads and make you believe it, give you the placebo effect, make you feel like you're getting something. Or I can really break down and really kind of get into your mind to see what you want to achieve, why you want to achieve it, and when you want to achieve it. It's up to you. Do you want the 12 leads? I can go to the phone book right now. I'll give you 12 leads. Is that what you want? Or do you want to understand how to get there?
I want to understand how to get there.
Good.
And I want to know how you as a coach are going to help me get there.
So the first thing is we need to understand where you want to go and where you are now, what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with. How do you want to be perceived in the general public? How you don't want to be perceived? What is your happy place in regards to prospecting and lead generation and cultivation? Is it going to be person to person, belly to belly, eyeball to eyeball? Is it going to be on video? Is it going to be in written word? Is it going to be in flyers? Is it going to be in newsletters? Is it going to be in events? Is it going to be in networking? Is it going to be your sphere of influence, your kid's soccer team? What is your place where you feel comfortable to just start talking about real estate? Because a lot of folks are very embarrassed to talk about it for whatever reason I'm completely confused about, but they do. Let's understand where you want to go. And we can map out together what's going to be the process that you're going to stick to. Because again, I can go to the phone book right now and pick out 12 names and give them to you. And I can give you a canned idea of like, well, Michael, you should definitely do this and definitely do that. Well, I don't understand anything about you. So before I do that, I need to understand you, what your superpower is, because every single human has a superpower, what that superpower is, and how we can leverage it, because you're already going to do it anyways. Might as well make some money while you're doing some of your favorite stuff. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair. Okay. So I'm ready.
Okay.
Coach
jump
me.
in. Well, number one is turn off your phone during coaching sessions. Be present in the situation at all times.
I'm present, baby. I'm
you're
really
present.
present. I promise.
For somebody else. See you later. No, but in all actuality, how do we get started? Number one is fill out this intake form, kind of give me ideas what we just talked about, where you are, where you want to be, what your superpower is, so on.
Hold up, slow down. I'm a real estate agent. So I start with an intake form.
Small, just a couple of questions, just basic stuff. What it's designed to do is just have you put pen to paper. There's something that psychologically shifts when you go from mental to physical. So you take all your thoughts, dreams, wants, needs, and desires, put them on paper really quickly. They become a real thing, a tangible concept to talk about now. So
okay, so hold on.
You gonna keep cutting me off?
I'm gonna keep cutting you off, baby, because that's what I do. So I sign up for coaching with you at Living the Business.
Yep.
You send me an intake form.
It'll be delivered to you as soon as you sign up. Yes, the system will drop it over to you. Just fill it out digitally or by hand. I suggest it print it out and do it by hand. Yes.
Okay. And then you're actually going to read that information.
Yes, of course. I do not pass that off to AI or anything else. I mean, I wrote it for people just like me, dyslexic and ADHD, who are spastic, who want to move on to the next thing. So I get the bullet points. That's how I personally learn. I get the bullet points of where you want to go. I can come up with an idea and a thought pattern. I bring it back to you. You either accept or deny. We modify. We do the R method: accept, reject, or modify. And then we move forward on the coaching path that feels the way you want to learn this stuff. Because I can teach it to you in my mindset, but you may or may not, align with me. But we're going to find out your way of learning and your way of leveraging all the stuff around you. Because everyone has this, Michael. Everyone has every single resource you could ever possibly imagine or want or need literally at your fingertips right now. I'm going to teach you how to use those resources and be resourceful with them, how to leverage them, take them apart, make them a la carte, put them back together in a different thing. Frankenstein, all the leverage points you have in your life, which you probably, until I started doing this, I did not see them all. But once you start seeing them all, you will be baffled on why people do not think the way you're going to start to think.
Okay. So fill out an intake form.
You keep going back to the form.
I'm going back to the form. Okay. Fill out the form.
Okay.
I give you the form and then we start coaching.
Yes, correct.
When do I make more money?
Well, that's really going to depend how much you're going to be active or interactive in regards to this. This isn't on me, homie. I mean, and I might not be the right coach for you. I'm going to be really deadly serious with you. And I'm going to try to fire you as a coach and a coaching client. Here's the reason why. You don't need me for life. What you need is for you to live the best version of your life in the way you want to live it. So as soon as we accomplish that, I want you to fire me. And I want you to hire the next rung up on the ladder of success mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, wherever you're looking to grow, because there are experts all around you that you sometimes don't even know that you have access to. My goal here is to get you to the level that you're looking for now. And if we grow together down the road, that's a value add benefit, but I will never hold you down to working specifically with me. So how to make $1 million and get all the leads if we're just going to unpack you and unwind you like an onion, we're going to see all these different layers, all these beautiful different aspects of you that sometimes, most of the time, nobody's even ever looked at because they think it's normal. Everyone does this. That is one of the biggest lies you'll ever experience in your life, because that's where your superpower comes in. It doesn't matter what it is. I guarantee you, I have coached hundreds, if not thousands of agents, literally one-on-one coaching calls. And I will tell you, every single person has that superpower built into them that makes them come alive, and you will thrive once you see it. You're going to get excited, motivated. The leads are going to start flowing into you because you're doing what you like to do, not what you're being told to do. Very big difference.
Okay, so Greg, I want you to pause before you respond to this one. Why are you qualified to be my coach?
I might not be. I'll be very honest with you. I might not be. But what does qualify this conversation is that you found value in me enough to sit down and have a conversation after watching the content that I put out, and you came up with the idea that I might be a good value add to your life. So that's why we're going to go through the exploratory process, and we're going to figure out, am I right? Am I wrong for you? And if I'm wrong, I pass you off to somebody who will be right for you. That's the cool thing, man. I am here to serve and bless you. I'm not here to simply take your money on a monthly basis. That is the worst thing I can do. That will destroy the concept of coaching and mentoring and future growth in the business, because you're going to get a bad taste in your mouth, and that's not for me. But I'll tell you, after 27 years of active licensing in this industry, going through multiple ups and downs, seeing pretty much everything on God's green earth that this industry can throw at you, and having the ability to sit at the feet of absolute masters and learn and glean off of them one piece of information at a time, I've amassed quite a library of different people I can pull on and knowledge bases I can assist you with. So if that's something you want to do, man, let's jump on. Let's go for it.
All right. So, Greg, make sure you send the $20 to Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. Carrie is a very good dear friend of mine. She is one of the best herbalist. I think I'm saying that correctly, but the best, like when it comes to gardening and plants and understanding how nature works, this woman is a master at it. And she will show you how to utilize. And this is a perfect example, by the way, guys. Carrie's superpower is gardening. Now, it's not just gardening, it's understanding how the plants work down to an intricate level and how they co-mingle together and how they help and benefit each other and what to plant where. That is the exact same thing when it comes to business. It goes like, okay, I know the sequential order on how to do things, what I need, the supplements I need to put into my life, to my business, to my garden, to my plants. And then how do I execute? When do I harvest? How do I trim? How do I need to know to grow? All of these are things that, through her base of knowledge, and Carrie, yes, I'm using you as an example. Her knowledge, base right there. Now I can talk to her in plant language versus in business language, and she's going to get it because she already likes it, knows it, breathes it, lives it. That's the superpower I'm talking about right there. And I guarantee you I can build a business off of that for her as long as she's willing to follow it. But knowing Carrie, knowing that beautiful woman, she's going to get in, put her galoshes on, and kick the living snot out of the problem until she beats it. And that is the type of person I'm going to work with.
So, Greg, it's not lost on me that you live in the pot growth capital of California.
She's in Monterey right now, so she's not up here in the Green Triangle.
Okay, good to know.
Shut up.
All right, so for those of you that don't realize this, I'm feeding Greg a lot of these kind of slow pitch softball because we are starting Living the Business, and this is going to be a way for you to get training. It is going to be a way for you to get coaching. It is going to be a way for you to get mentoring. And if there is anything else you want to help your real estate business, this is where you're going to go. You're going to go to Living the Business, because this is what we do. We are real estate coach. We are small business coach. We are technology coaches. We're going to help you. That's me, baby. Yeah. Don't go to Greg for tech. Although Greg's new best friend, Claude, is his number one coach for getting into technology. And I am very proud to say that he is calling me less often with technical problems. And that makes me happy.
That is a legitimate, honest, kind of recapturing of our experiences and conversations about Claude. It went from me going like, this is the dumbest, clunkiest piece of you know what to, holy crap, Michael, do you see what this thing can do? Is like, yeah, wait till the next stage. There's another stage. Yes,
No.
Michael. Yes, Greg.
I
there is.
think, wait.
That's
I
one.
think this is the best analogy you could have given. So when Greg started using AI, he started with OpenAI, just like everybody else, ChatGPT. He was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to pay $20 to Claude because I just won't use it. I'm paying $20 to OpenAI, and that's what I'm going to stick with. Greg, just try it. Move over. You will love it. You've got to try out Cowork, and then you're going to move to Code. Guess what happened? Greg started paying $100, and he's like, oh my gosh, you should see all the fun things I'm doing. This is absolutely amazing. Then he ran out of tokens, guys. $100, you get 5x. $200, you get 20x, the original starting point. So if I am not mistaken, Greg has now upped his coaching to $200 a month, and the returns he is getting are exponential. So when you think about coaching and you think about living the business, and we start out at $49, you might be thinking, wow, that's more than I want to spend on training. And it might be. Wow, $100 an hour, that's more than I want to spend on coaching. And it may be. $200 a month on coaching, that's insane. That might be more than you want to spend. But let me tell you, when it comes down to productivity, and I don't care what you're doing and where you are, if you are listening to your coach and you are using the skills that you gain for actionable results. So I don't mean just listen to Greg. Greg says hand out 20 cards, go hand them out. Don't throw them in the trash can. Okay, hand them out and learn from that experience. Anywhere in the country, Greg, our coaches, I can't remember. We have a new coach on the team, and I can't remember his name.
Yeah, we got Tim coming in. We got
Tim coming in. So we are going to constantly grow this coaching, and I think it's amazing. So if you are wondering what it's going to be, join today, sign up for a coach. Because one of the things that Greg convinced me to do on day one, and I love the fact that we've done this, is we offer a 100% guarantee on living the business. If you want to try out living the business and you're like, what if it doesn't work? What am I going to do? I'll give you your money back. I don't care. Day 29, I'll give you the month back. I believe that much in what we are doing, and I believe Greg believes it too, because it was his idea to give you your money back.
Well, Michael, it's one of the greatest things ever. I mean, it gives us the security blanket. Like when you buy insurance for your car or life insurance, right? You're not paying the premium for nothing. You're paying it for security. You're paying for that fallback, right? Mm-hmm. That's exactly the same thing. It's like going to Costco, you use something, you're like, this is kind of good. You don't like it, you take it back. They don't ask any questions. They just take it back and refund you, right? Now, some people take advantage of it. Some people don't take advantage of it. But the point is this. Michael and I are invested in you. We are invested in this company that we are growing, very quickly. And here's the thing. I would much rather, and I did steal this from the Grandmaster, my father, T. Diddy. I would much rather have you see me in this local supermarket or at a local conference or a regional or state or national conference. And I would rather you come up and give me a hug. We drink a beer, get some nachos, have some laughs, versus you going, there's that son of a biscuit that extorted X amount of dollars and wouldn't let me out of the contract. Negative, 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 negative. I do not want that. Michael does not want that. And if the cost of that is having you guys, chase your own dreams with somebody else, please do that. I need you to be successful in your own personal life. Michael and I are here to get this process going, and we have so many fun new resources that are coming down. So get in, take a look. Kick it around. What are you going to lose besides literally nothing except for maybe an hour of your time?
Yep.
And you take away one idea and you implement it. That's the craziest concept of actually taking an idea, going, oh, that's a nice fluffy idea. I'm going to hang on to that one, put it on my mental shelf in my brain. Or am I going to write out a quick little bullet pointed plan and put it into action? We have the plans for you guys. Just do the simple, tiny little task of saying, ooh, I like this color blue of this pen. I'm going to use this in everything. And then you pick it up and you say like, nah, forget it. I'm going to stay with this pink one. What'd you get? You didn't get the blue pen.
And here's the best part, Greg.
Yes.
I'm going to just remind you, we talk about this $49 a month, because everybody 50 is a lot, 49 is cheap. I have a better deal for you guys. Use the code REGEEKS. REGEEKS at sign up for Living the Business will give you 50% off for the first 3 months. Okay. That means you can go in and get 3 months of education for less than $100. Okay. REGEEKS. If you come in and you want to sign up, we will also give you 20 minutes of free Greg as part of that. Use the REGEEKS. 20 minutes.
Hey, man, I'm 6'5". There's a lot of me to go around. So absolutely. All jokes aside, that is something we talked about and something I'm actually really excited about because I get to go and get to learn about you guys. And this is where I turn on fire because I get to go out and get to meet really, 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 really cool people that are all striving for the same thing. And you know what? When my business life was saved by my father and my business partner, they allowed me back on my team years and years and years ago, and they gave it a half of a thought. When I said, can I please come back on this team? They did not have to say yes. Without even blinking, they said, absolutely, you're back on the team. That one act of gratitude and kindness, I have vowed in my life to always pay it forward so that you don't have to sit there and be like, how am I going to pay for coaching? How am I going to do this? How can I bounce this idea off somebody? You got it. You found it. Because I am dedicated to seeing you guys succeed. We have to work as a team on this, but I am here to watch you thrive. I want you to be the dominant in everything you do. Every resource, every piece of knowledge I have, Michael has, our other additional coaches have. One of the conditions to be a part of us, you have to give unconditionally. No holding back, no keeping it anywhere else. No. Someone asks, you got the answer, you give it. End of story. No upcharges, no any of that bullshit. This is about you thriving. And we want to see it happen. So if you're delaying, man, get off of your delay horse you've been riding on your whole stinking life. Step into your future self. Let's do this. Let's crush that agent that's been talking smack. Let's find some workarounds, which by the way, I have some really fun ones, and kick some serious ass. You guys deserve it. You're thoughtful. You're intelligent. You're driven. Just you might need that one little spark to kick off another idea. And believe me, Michael and I are the guys to do it. Tim will blow your socks off with what he coaches about with AI and tech and training and building apps, all kinds of crazy technical stuff. Michael and Tim are going to be phenomenal on that side. But jump in, guys. Let's have some fun. Oh, Carl's here. What's up, dude?
Carl's here. Woo! So, all right, guys, that is the end of today's podcast. I'm kind of excited. We've had a very active audience. Carrie, Carl, thanks for the comments. Greg, I really appreciate the opportunity to get to do this with you. And I believe 100% in what we're doing. One of the things that I want to pitch to everybody is this money back guarantee. If you feel that you can't afford coaching, send an email to Greg or Michael at livingthebusiness.com and say, I can't afford this. And we will postpone any coaching costs for new signups until you close your first deal with us coaching. You have to do what we tell you to do, but we will help you get there. Greg, I'm going out on a limb saying that. This is July 28th, 2026. That offer is good until we rescind it, but that's where I want to start. I believe in people doing this. I believe in living the business and us giving back. We've been talking about this for 20 years. 15 years
minimum. I mean, you and I wrote our original coaching program back in 2012.
14 years. So guys, this is not
2014. Sorry. I remember the date. Sorry.
So 12 years. So this isn't new for us. This isn't just like a flash in the pan. We're going to do this. We've seen the other coaches. We know who the other coaches are. We know how they present. We know how they talk. And we know how they constantly sell you on the next best thing. That is not our approach. We're doing this different. We're doing this for the people, and we are here to help. So, Greg, with that, take us home. And thank you.
All right, guys. Literally, this is your wake up call. This is your time to say, okay, I'm either going to shit or I'm going to get off the pot. Here's the thing. We are not going to let you fail. I mean, the only person that's going to let you fail is yourself, because you're not going to follow up and do the work that you need to do. It's like going on a diet, going for a walk, eating healthy, training an animal, a dog or a cat or something else. It takes persistence, consistency, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not instant gratification. What it is going to be, it's going to be an opportunity for you to live, learn, and grow at your pace, the way you want to do it, versus having you live in a canned, scripted lifestyle. Because honestly, that was where my soul goes to die. I will show you what I learned and what I've developed from here on out, and it will be about you, because, guys, this is your life. So let's turn it into your life. Michael, we've run over. We're out of here. You guys are amazing. Until the next video, we'll see you soon. See you on the next video, guys. Bye.
Bye.